So this $1 million listing is in Crestwood, which is one of the originally upper middle class African American neighborhoods in Washington, D.C. that all the African American lawyers and doctors lived in and built these mainly fabulous, large, sometimes Tudor, sometimes other style homes. It goes down into Rock Creek Park. It actually dead ends down there, kind of where Rock Creek Park and Crestwood and Mount Pleasant meet. It dead ends in J. Rockefeller's house, which is attached to the outside world by a small isthmus. That's his driveway, and otherwise surrounded by federal park property. So essentially has a private woods that the federal government bought for him and supplies to him. Anyway, these houses are all like between $1 and $2 million, unless they're plainer. And sometimes they're under $1 million. I think we're going to post one in this neighborhood that's under $1 million. Down as you get close to J. Rockefeller and Rock Creek Park in the back of the National Zoo, they cross 2 million and go up closer to 3. There may even be some that have gone over 3. This, as you can tell by the very new street number and light fixture and windows, is a house that was, I think, torn down and rebuilt. It might have been gutted. It's huge. I don't know that it's possible for me to traverse this house and film it all in 10 minutes. It's empty. Nobody's lived here. Looks like it's been for sale since mid-July. It has this atrium ceiling with this nice window up on the second floor, illuminating your living room. Then it has this huge kitchen and dining area with this huge island. Everything's new, although a door has fallen off. Then it has this little informal seating area. You can see the small backyard or small side yard. Then there's a garage up there, and there is a terraced backyard. You have to come down some stairs. I think that may be one reason this floor is all ceramic here. And it may also be a reason that the basement, I think, is either carpet or ceramic, because there's another way to go out, because you can have flooding issues when water runs down that hill if it's not appropriately graded and doesn't have the appropriate draining and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, there's also a little bit of a private sort of study, potential guest bedroom business here on the first floor. Overall, this house looks a lot like new construction in Northern Virginia. Like, houses don't usually look like this in DC because they're usually renovated or converted older houses. Even this kind of giant, for DC, double closet with light in it and everything being new. It's not really typical for DC. Not that there's anything wrong with it, it's just inside, because everything's so new, and although not unfancy, there's not a lot of original architectural feel here. Although actually this fireplace, the bricks in it, this looks like an older fireplace, so this may actually be, well, I'm not sure it is. This may actually be a gutted older house as opposed to one built from scratch. That fireplace is the only telltale sign I've seen of that. There's a little half bath for guests. Anyway, there are many, many floors to go up. For some reason, the lights are out in the stairs on this floor. This neighborhood, Crestwood, because it is so fancy. I once came to a dinner here in a house that was even bigger than this one, but was the older restored house, kind of like that one we're seeing across the street. I'd given stupidly money to the Al Gore campaign, or the DNC when Al Gore was running. And I got to go to a little dinner party where Tipper Gore sat beside each one of us through a different course. I forget what she had with me, if it was a salad or a dessert or whatever. Such a terrible waste of money. in so many ways. Oh, there's a little balcony here. Huh. You can see your neighbors. This actually reminds me a lot of Decatur, Alabama, except the houses are much grander. But the kind of distance between houses and the fact that they all have some backyard, this makes me think of a bigger, wealthier version of Decatur, Alabama. So it looks like 3 different people have entrances. One's from the bathroom. That could be fun. Tan and then shower. Onto that little back balcony. Nice